Take your Raspberry Pi or BeagleBone Black and turn it into a control system that you can use in the real world. We wanted to create an all-in-one solution, which resulted in the MotherBone PiOne. Hi, I'm Amy, and this is our first Kickstarter project. I hope you will join us in our quest to provide the next building blocks for BeagleBone Black and Raspberry Pi Model B. You've used Raspberry Pi and BeagleBone Black on your bench. Now it's time to get into the real world. At APlus Mobile, we support education through our current sponsorship of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University and their 2014 Maritime RobotX Autonomous Boat Project. Please go to our website at aplusmobile.com to watch the boat in action. With MotherBone PiOne, we would like to support a broader group of users by making open-sourced hardware tools accessible to everyone.
The MotherBone PiOne essentially combines all of the power system requirements, the power isolation requirements, and all of the capes that you would need to create a usable, stable project. And it's based on industrial quality components. Hi, I'm Tim, the electrical engineer on this project. I have an extensive background in electrical engineering and robotic system design. The next level of education is true application programming. And in order to do that, you need something to create a control system with. And we were happy to provide a robust, solid, industrial quality educational platform that can provide the means to realize whatever computer-based system you can dream up.
Help us support the open source community by supporting this Kickstarter project.
Here we have a MotherBone PiOne. This is in the 3.5-inch industrial motherboard form factor. As you can see, it's very similar to this 3.5-inch industrial motherboard. This happens to be an Intel i7 variant. The MotherBone PiOne does not use any software or firmware on its own, so there's no source code to reveal or license. Since this module requires BeagleBone Black or Raspberry Pi to function, the MotherBone PiOne inherently uses all the open source materials available for these modules directly. Now we're going to talk about the extended I/O capability of MotherBone PiOne. And the MotherBone PiOne features an extensive set of I/O in order to do a complete project. Besides the onboard high-powered hub, we also have a Raspberry Pi pass-through connector, which mimics all of the signals that are on the Raspberry Pi, so you can connect Raspberry Pi peripherals to this board without any problems. We also have the exclusive BonePi bridge, which allows the Raspberry Pi interface into the relays, as well as creating a null modem connection with the BeagleBone Black. And it also features an isolated I2C interface that has a voltage isolation circuit between the BeagleBone Black and the Raspberry Pi. The other I/O that's on this board, as we mentioned before, there are 5 relays that can be accessed by BeagleBone Black or Raspberry Pi simultaneously, and that's selectable on the BonePi bridge. There are also 7 analog voltage inputs that are trim adjustable. There are 2 PWM outputs, pulse width modulators, that can be used for motor drives, motor control, LED dimmers, other types of analog voltage control scenarios. We also have 3 5-volt TTL compatible UARTs. Those are for serial connections. And again, all of these connections are voltage isolated or voltage bus buffered.
For all of these features and more, please check the spec sheet on our website. Thanks for watching our Kickstarter video, and thanks for your support.